I'm actually having fun in the process, you know, because all the guests I had, they're amazing people. You know what I mean?
I can dig it.
Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome to another Archer J podcast. If you don't know what we do here, we talk to you everyday individuals who are business owners, entrepreneurs, and etc. Even actors like what we have right here right now. And if you guys can, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. It sure helps this channel grow. Today's special guest is a returning guest, Mr. Jay Slaughter, Justin.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. If you guys don't know Justin, you could actually look at episode 3 to get some more feedback about him. But still, at the same time, if you guys don't want to go back and look at it, we'll ask Justin what we ask everybody. Justin, I'd like to ask everybody, who is Justin?
Well, again, my name is Justin, if you don't know, but I go by Justin P. Slaughter. You know, I'm an American actor known for many films, 90 Feet from Home, Meteor, Egress. Done a lot of commercials. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it on TV several times. A lot of credit union commercials, Pepsi commercials. Been on the news a lot. So, yeah, if you don't know, you should know by now. And if you don't know, go to Google or Amazon. And watch some movies.
I know a lot of people probably don't watch TV no more, so they don't see
Right.
like ads and stuff like that.
Yeah, they don't
So-
watch TV, so they're on Roku a lot, which again, Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon too?
Yeah, so yeah, I have some of my movies on Amazon. So it's like, you know, so I don't have cable. I'm pretty sure you have Roku, or you have your phone. If you have your phone, you could pull it up. I think, matter of fact, I think 90 Feet from Home is on YouTube. And I think Meteor is now on Tubi. So if you don't have Amazon, you can watch it on Tubi, YouTube, or I know people probably having these movies ripped on other websites or something.
Yeah,
by now.
pretty much there. You can find somewhere. You can find it somewhere, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but I know you reached out to me because you say you have a big, big story you want to bring out
Yes.
to everybody.
Yeah, so it's been an extremely busy year this year. You know, I have my new agent now, Pastor Andy Bosby. You know, they represented me now. You know, this whole year it's been a lot of commercials. I've been doing a lot of commercials, a lot of credit unions. I just did a DeWalt national commercial, waiting on that to air. But finally, I just booked another movie. You know, I still have Egress at the beginning of the year. I mean, the first quarter of the year that I'm getting ready to film, so I'm on prep for that. But, you know, I just did my audition a couple weeks ago for a thriller feature film, and I wound up booking the lead role for that. And I'm so excited about it because this is like the first lead in a film that's outside of, you know, my action movies
genre
and shows, right? And it wasn't that like I was so gung ho about action films. It just, you know, yes, I love them, but that's what was coming.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
now, you know, I would do rom-com, I would do, you know, other types of films. So, you know, having a crack at this thriller film, you know, it was amazing because when I got the audition, you know, I got the size for the audition, and it was like so much dialogue, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, I'm talking to my daughter's godparents. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this now. And they said, why? It's like, look at all this dialogue. It's 2 pages of dialogue.
Like I told you, I can't remember all those words.
Yeah, and like they said, well, you went to school for that. So, you know what? You're right. I can do it. I'm just being lazy. But this is 2 pages of dialogue. I said, I'm gonna
How
knock it
long
out.
usually they are, you know?
I don't know right off the back,
Yeah,
but I haven't had an audition like this
yeah.
in a long time. Now, when I was in school, I would get scripts all the time. And, you know, my acting coach, Deke Anderson, you know, he taught us how to memorize all this dialogue. So, you know, I read it, you know, I spoke with Cass and I said, hey, do you mind if I broke this up into 2 tapes? Because these are like 2 totally different scenes. And I kind of want to really feel, I want to get into this role and really feel, you know, everything that's being said. And so, yeah, absolutely. So I broke it up into 2 scenes, which it actually was. And I knocked it out the park. You know, I submitted the audition. They told me they'll contact me the next, you know, week or so, but they reached out to me the next day and they offered me the lead role. And when I read the script, I was like, wow. You know, the audition was nowhere near close to the actual film itself. So and it's big kudos to how they did it. It almost felt like it was a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Whereas like the actors and actresses, they get the script for the film, but the script for the audition is not even close to the script in the film. I guess to kind of keep things hush hush on it. They don't want spoilers out on the script. So when I read the script, a lot of stuff did not even exist in the screenplay that was in audition. So
they just wanted to see how you act, I guess.
right, I guess so. But like, man, some of the stuff was actually in there, and then some stuff wasn't. But I mean, man, they did that. They did exactly what they was trying to do, and I'm glad that they gave me the role for the lead. The synopsis, the title of the movie is called Mrs. Missing.
Mrs. Missing?
Mrs. Missing. And it's about, after a friend creates a new narrative for his marriage, a husband's life takes a dark turn when his wife goes mysteriously missing. And then he winds up becoming the prime suspect. So after reading the script, I was shocked about it because I was like, I've read a lot of good scripts. I've read a lot of great scripts. And this is another great script. So, I'm excited to work with these, my castmates. It's Sydney Haygood and Miss Dillard. And it's directed by, Mitchell Junius and Brandon Newman. And I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
This is a really good film.
So while Carter, you're saying that they keep on changing the script. So right now you probably don't even know if you even did it, huh?
Yeah, so it's like
you're just a suspect, but you don't know if you did it.
Oh, I know. I know it now. I read the whole script, so I read the whole thing, and it's incredible. Like, it's really incredible. So, what makes this different from the other films are, when I did all these action films, you had a lot of CGI. You had a lot of special effects. You had a lot
that would take a lot of time to get production.
So
and stuff
there
like
was
that.
like stunt training, stunt coordinators, all this stuff, and then post production.
But I bet that would be fun too.
Oh
right?
yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun, no
yeah.
doubt. I love every bit of it. But as an actor, we don't want to get typecasted.
Yeah.
And we want to develop range. I want the viewers to be able to look at my filmography and know, like, man, he did good in this film, and this film was way different. He did great in that film. Like, I love him better, and I hated him in that film, but I loved him in this film.
Like,
so,
your portfolio.
right. So I want to make sure that I can branch out to more genres, and this film is the first that I've ever done, but it's everything I've ever learned in acting school. So I'm definitely gonna be bringing the heat in this one. My character name is Adrian Hayes, and it's crazy because in the audition it was a totally different character name.
Yeah, I mean, I could see you as an Adrian, especially with all that beard going right there. Yeah,
like, it threw me for a loop because I was like, okay, so where's my role at? Well, and then I'm looking like, oh, they changed the name. Okay, so they really switched it up from the audition to the actual screenplay itself, and it just so happened that I lost the weight because when my daughter was born, the pregnancy I gained all the weight.
She gains weight, you gain weight too, pretty much.
Well, she didn't gain the weight.
Oh, she didn't?
I gained the weight. So I got up to 250 pounds, and with IAJ Media. The director, CEO, and the producer of IJ Media, they said, it's best to go ahead and start prep.
Yeah.
Filming is going to be starting next year. It's kind of, you're 2 sandwiches away from being fat. You need to go ahead and lose this weight.
Because I've been seeing some of your Facebook stories that I've seen you doing weights, constantly at the gym now, so I'm guessing that's why you've been prepping for that.
Yeah, getting ready for it, man, because when I got back in the gym, like, I would probably be in the gym for like 5 minutes. I was out of shape. I couldn't run. I couldn't do a pull-up. And, now I'm at 186. So I'm lighter. I'm faster. I can do pull-ups now. I'm back at where I need to be. And now with this film, Mrs. Missing, and reading, about my character, he's this handsome, fit husband, loyal to his wife, but he's still I guess he's still kind of like eye candy in a way. So ladies see him like man, he's attractive.
Yeah,
but
I
he's
mean,
married. So I'm like, okay, I could benefit from my prep from Egress for this film, and not only that, I can also use this film to kind of really get back into the groove of movies because the whole year I've been doing a lot of commercials.
Yeah.
So and I've been waiting to do another movie. So finally, I have something to really get back into my roots before I get back into the action of the sci-fi fantasy world.
Yeah, and all these ads you were doing,
Yes.
commercials. Now you were doing it here in Southeast Texas, right?
Right. I was doing all those commercials in Southeast Texas. The only one, so I did I did a lot of MCT Credit Union. I did a lot of MCT Credit Union. I even have one with the family. My family. They're in the commercial, and then in Austin, we did a national D-Walk commercial. So, and I'm talking to my castmates on the commercials, and they all saying the same thing. Oh, we'll do a commercials. It's easy money. It's quick money. So, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But we really want to get into movies because you have a script, you have character development, character analysis, scene study, all the stuff to really become like this person.
I can imagine a commercial. You just kind of just
You're advertising.
you probably not even talking. You're just kind of doing whatever.
Yeah, you're just advertising.
Yeah.
You're either advertising the bank, you're advertising power tools, you're advertising whatever this commercial about. You got to make sure that you hold this can like this so they can see the product placement when doing a commercial.
Yeah.
But with a movie, you're portraying the character that's been written, and you have so much depth. So, I get to be Adrian Hayes. I could put up Justin P. Slaughter for a while, and I could become Adrian Hayes for the time being. And then when that's all said and done, I can go be Adam Huxley again.
Yeah.
So,
So how is Adrian? Is he more like a smooth talker with the ladies?
Adrian is a smooth talker. From what I read,
Yeah.
he's smooth. He has this look. He's you know him. He's sincere. But he can also come off a bit mysterious. You don't really know what's going on in him. And just when you think you really know him, it seems like you probably don't know him. But then you also got to remember who he is. He's Adrian Hayes. If he's your friend, he's still your friend. He's that guy. It's just so much stuff has happened, and and I don't want to give anything away. But it's like, Adrian, he's this guy. If he was single, he could probably be the ladies' man.
Yeah.
He could probably be the ladies' man.
He's one of those guys like the 3% man. One of the top three.
Maybe. Like I believe, and if from what I read, and the director says so, I believe Adrian has like this dapper appearance. Got the button down, suit and tie or a polo. Everything is fitted. He keeps himself, well dressed, well mannered. I mean, especially with the type of job he has, and and then some of the details I read about some of the situations that happened. I'm like, okay, clearly he has some money. So I mean, like, I'm excited. So I can't wait to meet the rest of the cast because I haven't met everybody yet.
Oh, really? You haven't?
So I spoke with the director, and he told me that he's going to be setting up a meeting for me to meet the rest of the castmates. So I can't wait to meet Miss Haygood. I can't wait to meet Miss Dillard. I can't wait for us to go over everything. And there's so much more cast. There's so much more cast members of this film, but they just brought to my attention the top billed cast members that I'm gonna be working alongside with. So I'm looking forward to man, let's do this. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
So I do want to do a correction. So if you're watching this, so again, my castmates, Miss Sydney Haygood and Miss Nancy Dillard. I just said Miss Dillard. Miss Nancy Dillard. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me on set when you see me.
How you forgot my name? Come on, man.
They said, he hasn't even met me yet, and you already forgot my name? I said,
What? Hey, trust me. It's better than me. I probably wouldn't even remember your name. Like, who are you?
And
I'm bad.
It's crazy because I remember everybody I ever worked with. I remember every castmate and about 75% of the crew that I've worked with almost on every film. I mean, for me, it was life-changing. So working on movies, I mean, I love it. So, I mean, I'm going to remember everybody because it's like you know, I feel like it's a dream. So it's like even now, like it's still doing this stuff. You know, I enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah. And I know last time when we talked, you talked about you were trying to bring in some the movie productions in
Yes.
the area, Southeast
Yes.
Texas, right?
Yes.
So is this movie gonna be based in Southeast Texas? So
Yes, actually it is. And it's crazy because, you know, I was tagged when this casting went out, you know, I was tagged to audition for this. You know, my agent mentioned it to me, friends mentioned it to me, Beaumont City officials mentioned it to me, and I know some of the Beaumont City officials because they came to the Jefferson Theater last year to watch the, you know, Egress episodes and everything. So, you know, I looked at it, and one of my best buddies, Jesse Pompa, yeah, he mentioned it
Yeah.
to me. So I'm like, okay, everybody's mentioned it to me. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. So, you know, they said they're gonna be filming like in, you know, Houston areas and stuff like that. I said, okay, I can dig it. You know, I don't mind it at all. And I submitted for it. You know, everybody believed that I could do it. So I mean, if they believe I should audition for it, I'm gonna trust that because, you know, it's not every day people's like, hey man, you need to audition for this. You need to audition. I think you should audition for this role. So
Yeah.
if a lot of people saying it, I mean, you know, I know they wouldn't steer me wrong, so I did it, and I'm glad I did. You know, so everything goes well. The plans get executed on this film, and it's gonna be magical. Like,
Yeah.
man.
any certain locations here in Beaumont?
I'm not 100% sure on the exact location, but we do start filming in December.
Of this year?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's
so
pretty fast.
this is coming up. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
coming up. So, you know, I'm like, you know, so we're gonna be meeting, you know, cast and crew shortly, and we're gonna be having rehearsals and everything. And I'm beyond ready, man.
Yeah.
I've done so many commercials. I'm ready to get some movies.
Yeah,
in.
and remember what I told you last time? If you guys need an extra in the background, I'm always open for that. You know.
Man, I will let you know.
Yeah.
I will definitely let you know. I will talk with the director about it. I said, hey, man, if we need some extras, I got some guys. I got some people. I know somebody
Yeah.
who wants to get in on this movie.
Just
So,
be
yeah.
there, like, hey, this is my name right there in the credits and stuff extra.
Right. Like, man, it's like I can't stress it enough that you know, if you believe in something, you know, go for it. You know, it's life is too short. Life is too short not to follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Life is too short not to give it your all.
Yeah, because what I call it at the end. I mean, like one of my friends told me when I was going for my career in college. You know what I mean, for mechanical engineering. At the end, time's gonna pass, so you might as well just pursue what you
You
want.
might as well, man. You might as well. Like I can't live forever, and whenever my day comes, I hope there's like a long eulogy and somebody saying like, "Yeah, Justin definitely followed his dreams. He did it. He paved the way for the youth. He paved the way for his daughter. He paved the way. Like he did it. Went against all odds because, you know, again, you know, this is a industrial area, and I love it. I love, you know, this again. Like I said last year, what makes the city thrives, and you know, I love every bit of it.
Yeah, I think I know we don't have no like mountains or anything like that,
Yeah.
and especially when I moved to Birmingham, everybody probably knows this. But I used to like being over there because I like to go hiking, especially during fall
Yeah.
time. You could actually see the trees turning colors and stuff like that. So
That's incredible. That's
Yeah.
incredible. Like, man, believe it or not, like a lot of people don't know it, but I actually love the outdoors.
oh, it's
Now, I mean, I love the outdoors, but I mean, let's be real. I'm black.
Yeah.
I don't like the heat.
Well,
I don't like.
nobody
I don't
like is that plus with like mosquitoes too down here.
Yeah,
like,
so it's
man.
like, you know, when I was in Bellingham, Washington, filming the Egress stuff, you know, it was cold, the mountains, the active volcanoes, the snow. Like, I mean, it was life changing. I still look at pictures and videos, and I'm still in awe. I'm still in awe of it, and man, I still can't believe I was there, and it's beautiful, like beautiful place, man. And like I love to do, and I love to be in areas like that. I love to just bask in nature and just, you know, look at all of God's creation, and it's incredible.
So I don't know if you know, but I'm from El Salvador, right? And I actually went there this past year. I mean, it's like back in April or whatever. And I haven't been there for like 20 years. And the only reason why is because I went back is because of the new president, Bukele. He cleaned up the gangs, you know what I mean? It just he turned that country 180 around, you know? So right now it's safe. And there's just tourist things that you could do over there, like hiking mountains, surf is the same thing. So you could go hike mountain and surf the same day if you wanted to. You know what I mean? So,
That's incredible, man.
if you ever want to go international travel, try Salvador.
I have my passport, and it's crazy. I've been having my passport since 2019, and I have not yet used it.
Oh, better use it.
I have not yet used it. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. You know, because even besides the commercials I've been doing, you know, I still been doing my due diligence with IAJ Media. You know, that's the production company in Washington State that does Egress. So, you know, and I let them know that I booked this film, and you know, they're excited for me, and you know, they say like, you know, you definitely need this because, you know, you've been doing all these commercials, so now you have something to really kind of get you back in a groove of cinema. As soon as you wrap up this, we start Egress. So this whole year, you know, we've been getting everything together from, you know, spaceship designs, the sound stage, all this stuff and everything. The script went through a few drafts, and going through the packaging phase, you know, getting A-listers on board, and you know, and right now we're in the final step, like the final step.
Yeah, because the Egress you guys did, it's like almost
Yeah.
like a trial run, like
Yeah, pretty much. So it was like a proof of concept. So
There you go.
you know, we had these shorts, you know, these
Yes.
little mini episodes and everything, just to get people familiar. But the crazy thing is, the movie, like the feature film that we have, it'll blow it out the water.
Yeah.
And you know, we have this A-lister that we're finalizing the deal with, and I love this guy. And you know, and we've been talking since 2019. I would love to tell y'all the name. I would love to tell you his name, and y'all know this guy. Y'all watch his movies and you watch his shows, and
I'm sure when Justin is able to tell us,
Yes.
he'll come back and let us know. So you know,
yeah,
come
but
back.
He was on board. You know, he was on board because you know, when I did the premiere for 90 Feet from Home back in 2019 at the Chinese Theater, you know, he was there. And we talked, you know, we talked a lot and everything. And I'm like, man, I would love to work with you. Now, we didn't talk at the theater, you know, we was messaging each other on Instagram. And we talk every day. Even now we talk every day because, you know, I told him, I said, man, I want to work with you. He said, well, speaking into existence. So last year, you know, Egress, it was at a premature stage because we was doing like the little mini episodes. So we wasn't where we are now. We didn't have our finance executives and all this stuff. But now we're like, you know, wheels are rolling. So I told him, I say, hey, man, I know you're busy. I saw that you're in Forbes. I saw that you're doing all this. Congratulations. We love you. We proud of you. I say, you said for me to speak it into existence. I'm speaking it into existence, man. Let's work. We have this. We want to offer you that. We have talked to your agent about it just to kind of keep the peace. And he said, yeah, hey, bro, yeah, I'm down. Like, do you have everything together? You have the script? I said, we have the script. We have the script. He said, well, send it to me. He said, right now I'm in Chicago filming and everything. So whenever you're done, like, I'm going to check it out. So we emailed it to him. You know, he got it. You know, we talked with the agent. The agents, they seem to be okay with everything. So we have some documents that we're looking over to fill out before we finalize it. So, you know, God's will that like, you know, I've been wanting to work with this guy for years, man, you know, older guy. And, you know, he's incredible. Like, he's incredible. So, you know, being able to have him a part of this film, it's going to blow a lot. It's going to
And when you start in December, how long is that first film going to take?
So it's going to be a fast turnaround. It's going to be a fast turnaround. I want to say the film maybe only like 8 to 10 days, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, with movies like this, like it's not like so many action sequence and so much visuals and so much
CGIs and all that
right,
stuff. Yeah.
where it'll take like 60 calendar days, or you know, 60 or 90 calendar days of filming, or even 2 years, like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame was shot back to back to back within like a couple of years. You know, not every movie films like that. Some movies take a couple of weeks to shoot, a couple of months to shoot, a couple of years. It just depends on the type of movie it is. Usually a movie like this, even like Hallmark movies, it may take a week, week and a half,
Oh, okay.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, it just depends. You know, being that this movie is so grounded, and you know the style of it. You know, so it's, you know, principal photography may not need as much, but principal photography is that many days. That's not considering, you know, post production. It's not considering, you know, all the other, you know, technical stuff that they have to do. Like, for example, when we did the first Egress proof of concept where we was in Washington State, you know, principal photography was only for so many days, but the production itself took long because, you know, you had drones to fly out and shoot this landscape scene. Then you had to shoot these scenes of the weapons and shoot all this other stuff, and that alone take days or weeks. So, you know, production for, you know, Mrs. Missing may take a little bit longer than what's intended for principal photography, because principal photography is one thing, but the whole production is something totally different. So I'm not sure how long the production, is going to take to complete.
But I'm guessing Egress, once you guys start filming that, what you think? Once you guys get wrapped up, maybe a year before it come up, is all the CGI and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
it's gonna be, it'll be a year before it come out, and I'm pretty sure, you know, there's gonna be like little teasers, trailers, and everything, and lots of interviews and stuff, man. I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to start the other type of training, like the fight choreography and everything, because we have some stunt teams on board that's excited to be a part of it. You know, that was on other projects like the Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys movie. You know, there are some people that was part of the stunt department from them, and from Dune. I want to say Dune Part 1 and Part 2. So they've been on all these films, and they want to be a part of, you know, our project. So I'm like, we're excited. So we've been busy. So again, the commercials and the production for our own film, and then finally have this film.
Yeah.
So it's this year. It's
Are you gonna
2024.
have your own stunt double, or are you
So-
gonna do all your stunts?
Actually, I wanted to do my own stunts, but the stunt department, they want to have a stunt double for me.
Okay.
And you know, the director, Clarito, you know, he's okay with it, and I'm okay with it. You know, we're doing this, you know, do it the right way. You know, I want to be in one piece. You know, so I'm all on board of doing what's necessary for us to get this going. So I would love to do my own stunts. I'm pretty sure they're gonna let me do my own stunts to a degree.
Yeah.
But you know,
You're not gonna be like Tom Cruise hanging out from an airplane and stuff like that, huh?
it'll be just my luck. They said, all right, Justin, we're gonna have you hanging from this spaceship, which is actually a helicopter.
Yeah.
We're gonna put this strap on, so if you let go, you'll be strapped to the helicopter, and it's just gonna happen that they're gonna forget to strap it, and I'm gonna fall to the ground and everything.
Man, no parachute too.
Right, no parachute. So if I do pull a parachute, it's gonna be pots and pans that come out like on those cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's crazy with Biz. I know he likes doing all his stunts, and he done some crazy stunts. You know.
Yeah, and I think it also comes to, I guess they have to trust you. If you've been doing your own stunts, then I guess they're gonna be like, okay, you can do it. But you know, I've only done my own stunts for so many movies. It ain't been a lot of movies, but it's just so many movies. So I think they just want to play it safe, or they may let me throw the punch. And if I'm getting doing some type of backflip off the wall and stuff, they're probably gonna have another stunt double to do that, do the backflips.
Did you hear the story where supposedly Tom Cruise, when he was doing the Ghost Protocol movie, he asked the stunt coordinator, hey, I want to get on that building, you know what I mean, on the outside, how they did the film. And the guy said, well, can't do it. Why? Just can't do it. It's not safe. Why? Just can't do it. And you know what it did to him?
He broke his foot, huh?
No, they fired a stunt coordinator or whatever, and they got hired somebody else to do it.
Wow. Tom Cruise has some pull. I tell you that. He when it comes to his movies, he pretty much get what he want. But I guess that's Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
I mean,
these are like way number one A-lister. Just about,
like
right?
he's like the A-lister. When you think of an actor that does his own stunts and does his own crazy stunts, Tom Cruise. Tom
I
Cruise.
think that's why everybody loves him. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I will always love Top Gun Maverick. You know, I love Top Gun Maverick. You know, I heard that they're getting ready to do a third one, so you know, I'm pretty sure that's
really?
gonna be, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be amazing. So I mean, I love airplanes. So I mean, it's Top Gun Maverick is pretty
And
good.
they just actually did a good script on that movie. You know.
Yeah, so you watched both of them, huh?
The first one, it's been a long time. So
Yeah, I mean, it came out like, back in
In
the
the
90s,
80s?
yeah,
Oh,
80s,
80s,
90s.
yeah.
So it's like, but I like that they picked up from where they left off, with Rooster and Goose and everything. So it's like, it's really good. It's a pretty good movie, especially if you're into the whole Navy, the fighter jets, the F-16s and all that, and those missions,
Yeah.
it's a good film.
Yeah, it looks like they were just mostly worried about making a good movie.
Right.
You know, what I mean, they weren't worried trying to throw in just all kind of stuff into it. You know, what I mean, that they didn't need to be in there. You know.
Right. And it's like the cinematography on it was phenomenal. And that's what I love about film. Like, you can have a good script, you can have a phenomenal script, but if the cinematography is not good, you're not gonna be able to execute it. You're not gonna be able to execute the.
When you mean the cinematography, what do you exactly mean? Like the way the shooting?
Yeah.
or-
So the cinematography or the cinematographer is the person who operates the camera.
Okay.
So, for a music video, it's usually a videographer. Or it could be a cinematographer. But usually for movies, it's a cinematographer. So they have these either IMAX cameras, these Arri Alexas, these Red cameras, Sony cameras. So they have this vision. The director helps, but the cinematographer has this vision of how they want to shoot.
Yeah.
And if they capture it right, that's what draws the audience in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can have the best script, but if the cinematography ain't there, it's gonna be a hit and miss.
Yeah. And they use real planes in that movie too.
Yeah, they use real F-16s. They use real F-16s, and I want to.
Was the cast actually flying those, or was somebody else flying?
Honestly, if I'm not mistaken, I know Tom Cruise took Glenn Powell and a few others on, flights because Tom Cruise owns a P-51 Mustang, and he did, take some of the, his cast on little flights.
Okay.
But as far as the movie, being that these F-16s are jet-powered planes, so it's force flight, whereas like a propeller plane is more like it's glide. But a P-51 is a high-performance propeller airplane, but a F-16 fighter jet is force flight. So you got all this G-force. So an actor, maybe Tom Cruise, he has a Honda jet, so maybe he can handle the G-force. But an actor, we can't handle the G-force unless we actually go through proper training for that. So there's a secondary seat behind the the pilot in command. So there's a secondary seat. Cinematography, the cameras, would capture you, performing when you move
Yeah,
in.
and I'm sure they probably retrofitted the cockpit,
exactly.
to have the,
To make it
dummy,
look like,
or whatever mechanism to fly that thing.
Exactly. So the thing is, you're not gonna see if the camera's on you. Like if I have my helmet, the mask, and everything, and the camera's on me, it looks like I'm the one that's flying it.
All right. So how about after Egress? Is there any other opportunities for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, being, a producer, executive producer for IAJ Media, we have a whole production slate of movies. So Egress is just one of many projects. So, as we started on this film, we already have another one that's already in line, that's in development. Matter of fact, it's called Nuketown. So it's a thriller. It's different from Mrs. Missing, but it's a thriller. But it's more so like a coming of age. So I believe I might be part of that one as well, but more so like a supporting role. So this would probably be more so for like child actors and actresses being the main cast of these films.
Okay.
I think I'd be playing one of the parents in the project.
Okay.
So so we always have projects lined up, and maybe, when this one, starts up, we can get some kids out here to be a part of, this project.
Yeah, that'd be nice right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be. Also, you're not just an actor. Well, that's not the only talent you have. You're actually a singer.
Yeah.
You play the piano instruments, right? Piano. I'm not sure if you do a guitar as well too.
Oh no. So it's crazy because like music runs in my family, like as a whole, like my mom's side and my dad's side. My mom, she sung. My dad sung. My dad had his own recording studio. He plays the guitar, plays the piano. My brother sings, plays the guitar. My sister sings, plays the piano. I sing, I play the piano. I can't play the guitar if my life depends on it, but it predates back just forever. You know, my grandfather on my mom's side had a singing group. They were called the Jackson Jubilees from
Okay.
Jacksonville, Florida. So, you know, they was on tour. He met my grandmother in Louisiana. And one thing led to the other. My mom's born. You know, there was so many kids. You know, my dad's side of the family, like, he's always been musically inclined. And he's from Oakland, California. So I don't know how Oakland, California and Jacksonville, Florida end up in Texas, which is very weird.
Yeah.
But, yeah, music runs in my family. My daughter, she even, you know, plays the piano. You know, she's one, but, you know, she has a little mini piano next to mine, but she just be banging on the keys and everything. You know, I want to teach her how to actually, like, play. You know, sometimes I may go to Guitar Center and I'll play their piano, you know, if I'm just out and about. But it's therapeutic. You know, it's very therapeutic. I love playing. It kind of, I guess when life gets overwhelming, if I can just sit at the piano, I can play for like an hour or even more. And at those moments, is everything just kind of falls in the background.
Yeah.
And
And the time goes by fast a bit.
Yes, it does. And sometimes I'm thinking I'm only playing for a few minutes, and it's actually I've been there for like an hour or two.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
I've been thinking about getting a guitar and just, you know, trying it out and just see if I enjoy it, you know?
You might. Like, I mean, I can tune a guitar. I know what to listen for. I can tune it, but I can't play it.
Yeah.
My brother can, but you should. I mean, get you a guitar.
I think I might just try it out, you know? You never know. I might be good at it.
Music.
I got my little studio here, you know?
Yeah. Music is a universal love language. Music is a universal love language. And if you can play, and if you can sing, people will listen. People will definitely listen. If you're good, people will listen. You know, I saw one of my childhood friends the other day, and, you know, they invited me over to their home, you know, his wife and kids, and they were saying, oh, yeah, my son, he can sing. And I was like, really? He said, yeah, Mr. Justin, I can sing. I said, really? Let me hear something then. You know, I might sing with you. So he started singing. I was like,
He actually can sing.
the boy can sing. And I'm not saying it like in a, oh, he's just being nice. No, the kid can really sing. And I was like, is he taking singing lessons or something? He said, no. I'm like, the kid, he's on key, right pitch, perfect. And I was like, man, if he keeps this going, he'll have a lot of maturity in his voice and be able to produce some vibrato. And you know, his brother said, oh, we can sing too. Let me hear something then. You know, they were singing, and I was being honest. I was like, that's cute. That's like, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. I said, y'all need to invest in this boy. This boy is good. This boy is very good. I'm like, I have not heard a kid have a voice like that in ever. Boy can sing. And you know, music always moves me. So I'm like, I'm saying it. It's the truth. Like, the kid can sing. The kid got it. So yeah, I hope, you know, let the kid sing.
Okay.
Let him sing.
Yeah, might as well. You never know what could turn out. Mm-hmm. So a couple of last questions I always like to ask my guests. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I want to say you see yourself in 5 years, probably big time movie star.
5 years. Comfortable. I see myself in 5 years comfortable.
Not too comfortable now. Huh?
Not too comfortable.
Yeah.
But I see myself in 5 years spiritually in tuned, mentally in tuned, physically in tuned, you know, even better than I am now. You know, I love to grow. In 5 years, I see myself having the life and giving the life that I've always wanted, you know, for myself, for everyone, you know. So every day it's work. Every day it's work. You know, I almost slipped and did my my Nigerian dollar. I almost said, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But no, it's yeah, that's where I see myself in 5 years. Just, you know, comfortable, you know, not, you know, striving as hard as I am now, but not getting complacent.
Yeah.
But just, you know, the edge, taking the edge off and maintaining, you know, being able to maintain, getting to where I've always wanted to be, but also maintaining it. That's where I see myself in 5 years.
You still think you can be around this area? You can be like the hometown hero here, you know?
You know, I don't know. home will always be home. That's no doubt. And I will never forget my hometown because it helped me be who I am now. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I like to live off the grid in a sense. I'm not one to like to be amongst the crowd. I like to work and go home. I like to travel, but I don't like to be out. I don't like to be out there like that. I'm more private, not secret, but private. And when I do come out, family, just family. That's all I care about. Just with the family. Enjoying it. Basking in the moments, but just man, I believe it, I'm more homebody than anything. Like I like being at home.
Yeah, I got to that point too. It's
Yeah.
like it's just very comfortable. Well, I tell everybody here in this podcast is that I feel like I was getting too comfortable
Right.
because I was just going to work, after work going to the gym, and then come to the house, and then what else? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, I had this extra building, so I kind of fixed it up. Didn't know what it was going to be. It was going to turn into a man cave, but guess what? My whole house is a man cave since I'm single. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? Let me try this podcast thing, see what happens, what develops. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If anything's going to help me out, like be more, talk to people more, be more articulate with my words as well too.
Mm-hmm.
And since I got to do a lot of meetings and stuff with the customers or do presentation, I think this actually kind of has helped me.
Right.
So I think that's one thing. But hopefully, we'll see where I'm at in 5 years.
Honestly, in 5 years, I see you like on a level that's bigger than you've ever imagined.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm gonna help.
Yeah, I appreciate all the help. And you know how the people could help. You know how you guys could help. Like, comment, subscribe. That's all. With that, you have any final words for the viewers or the audience?
Man, just subscribe, support. I can't wait to start this movie, and I can't wait for y'all to check out this performance because I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the heat. I'm putting a lot into this role. So yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, thank y'all for always supporting, and yeah.
And I'm sure you're gonna be back here numbers of time. I'm planning to do this for years. I have a feeling.
Awesome. Yes.
All right, guys. You guys know what you guys need to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a good weekend. All right. Peace out.